Hi, welcome to episode 10 of Tech Shop Coffee Talk with your host, Ross, and myself, Bruce.
Awesome, Bruce. It's great to be here for episode number 10. So we're excited.
We're getting there. 10.
We're getting there. 10. Wow. 10. You got it. Yeah. Wow. But no, we're excited tonight. There's a lot of things going on. We've got a lot of secrets tonight we want to share with you. We're even going to share where you can get those secrets. And so we got some good value to stay tuned. And Bruce, tell us a little bit where we're headed tonight. And let's see where we go.
Well, I know last week in Canada we were having some snowstorms. It was crazy. It was like minus 15. This week it was plus 17 C, which is like in the low 70s. So I can't complain. And the snow's all gone. It's nice, sunny and warm out. So it's
man, yeah.
So good times ahead.
You bet. You bet.
And I have my tea.
You got your tea. That's good. That's good. I've got my tea too. I like my tea cold, and I got mine here as well. But
nice.
Yeah, it's all good tea.
All good.
But no, hey, we come to you guys every week, and we want to bring value to you, and we want to share value with you, and we want you to take value with you where you go. That's why we're here. And like I say, this is episode number 10.
Yes.
This has been a learning curve for Bruce and I both. We're getting excited because we're getting better. And Bruce, if you 10 episodes ago, episode number 1, did I want to do this? No.
but everyone is getting better and better, and
you bet.
But it's very important that you like, share, and subscribe. And please comment below on this YouTube channel. Please share it with your friends, family, and remember that Ross and me, we're doing this out of the kindness of our heart. So please click on the link below. Click on either my link or Ross's link, whoever you feel you can understand better, because one of us has an accent. It's all good. Just click on whichever link that you feel fit. There's Ross's link is first, because it's Ross and Bruce's Tech Shop Coffee Talk, and then my link's just underneath there. So,
but we'll help you either way.
It's a win-win either way. So please click on those links. There's some amazing coffee on there. There's some products that will help you, give you some energy, help you feel better, and will change your life.
And just one little tidbit. There's just the tip of the iceberg there. There is a whole lot more coming that's not there. And you'll have to stay tuned and follow along with you. You really want to get tied in, and then you can really be a part of what is coming. We can't even say the things that were coming. We know some of the things that are coming, but we can't say them just because we're kind of held to secrets too. But I can tell you, there's great, exciting things coming. But
and I'm going to give you a hint. It's not UFO travel.
And in this industry, with all the things that are coming, you're going to need some tools. You're going to need some tech support. Yeah, that's what we're here for, and that's what we want to show you. So, one of the things that we're working on that we've been talking about, we spoke a little bit in episode 8 and 9 a little bit, is a secret that will help you grow your business and build your business. And that is it's got an acronym with the word FORM.
FORM.
And the F stands for family and friends.
Yeah.
The O stands for occupation. The R stands for recreation. And the M stands for money and motivation. Now, the secret is, how do we use these? And that's what we're going to talk about here tonight. So, but I do want to, I'm going to put I'm not out for getting a plug, but where do we get this information? Where are we picking it up? We're not creating it. We're using it. We're learning it. We're being trained by master millionaire makers. And I'm going to share his book with you tonight right here. It's called Shortcuts. And what we're going to teach tonight and talk about tonight is called FORM. And it's right here in the book. Where can you get that? I'm gonna show you that here real quick. You go out to Success by Networking, and there is a product tab. Pull down the product tab, and there's called $1 Million MLM Shortcuts. And we don't get anything from this. This is where we bought the book from, just like anybody else can. And right here, you tell us about the book, and you can hit the buy button right there and pick up this. So, that's the secret of where you can get this book. If you didn't catch that, you can jump back on the video and catch it. Again, it's going to be up on YouTube, and it's there. And I'm sure by now you figured that out. So, but, I've started using this, and Bruce, you've had some experience this week with this.
Yes,
Um, Using
I
the
took
form.
some.
Give me
I
a little
took some.
info there.
Well, Ross, I like to, not only are we, the information we share back and forth, I like to try, like your form method. I was trained to use some other methods, very similar to form, but more elaborate, more kind of difficult. So anyway, I've been reaching out to some people this week and using the form method, and very positive results.
Awesome.
Very, very, very easy, very flow nicely. You don't have to remember, well, what do I ask next? It just kind of, it's a very nice, smooth transition, I found.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I wanted to actually get some more teaching on that. It's not about you folks watching, it's about me wanting to gain from my colleague here, Ross.
You bet. And that's how we learn. And I've been using this, actually working on this week myself.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the customers that I've been working with, and just finding out about him. I've spoke with him several times before, but this time speaking with him, I implemented the form.
Okay.
And to brush up on my skills. We're just like everybody else. We're here learning it, we're doing it, and we're teaching you how to do it too. But just the simple little things. He's new in our town, so he's new to this area.
Yeah.
He works at a manufacturer here, and just talking with him,
Mm-hmm.
I found out that he's got a mother and his wife. There's just him and his wife and his mother, and they're all together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the family.
Yep.
And we spoke a little bit about what they're wanting to do in family. Of they're doing all the working now, and they're going to have family later. So I found that out just speaking with him. Also, I found out his occupation, where he works,
Yep.
and he's in logistics, which is pretty cool. He's working for a really great company, and I know he's doing well there.
Nice.
But here's the neat thing. We were talking, and this kind of brought up because I was talking about travel, because
Yeah.
he's from Germany,
Oh, wow.
and he travels, and I found out today, 26 times a year between Germany and here.
That's almost 3 times, 2.5 times a month, 3 times a month.
That's it's on a rotational base. Yes.
That's every 2 weeks, basically. That's every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, companies flying in there and companies flying him back in the time frame. So
Wow.
anyway, just goes to show you that we've tapped into the travel side of things. That's huge, and that's coming.
Yeah.
And here's an example of there's people that use it, and
Yeah.
there's a need for it, and it's great. But back to the form.
Yep.
The F, reach out and find out about the family, find out about the friends. How many kids do they have? What do they like to do? That's family is most people's focus. Comes right down to it. Most anybody will stop dead in their tracks when it has something to deal with their family.
Yeah. You'll call in. I won't say call in sick, but you'll. Yeah. Because my employer might be watching. I will notify my employer that one of my children are sick and take time off to deal with my children. Or
Mm-hmm.
if you have to go to dental, or you're right. Your family, in a lot of ways, that's why we go to work, is for our family.
Yeah, and I know if on my wonderful cell phone, if one of my boys calls me, everything stops. That's it takes priority. So, you
Yeah.
know, that's the first step in form. And, you know, why do you ask these questions? Because at the end of form, we teach how to use those
Hmm.
to build your business.
And
And,
that's powerful.
and that's,
This
oh,
is this book was written by uh, this
Jay,
individual,
yep,
Jay Nolan,
Jay Nolan. Yep.
and he's built companies with billions of sales per month.
Yep. He's the millionaire maker and he's good at it, you know, and I'm going to tell you, I've seen him in action and I've seen him use form and he's great at it. And he teaches it. He teaches it in his trainings. And you know, he's got several trainings. If you want one of those, you want to learn about one of those, reach out to us. We can hook you up on those because we've got connections that we can hook you up there. But you know, form is the first one on family.
Yep.
Second one is recreation. So we want to know what you do. We want to know what you like to do. We want to know what you want to go do. So, you know, these are these.
So sitting at home and just watching the Nature Channel, that's not really,
Well,
that's not really a hobby.
hold on, Bruce.
Okay.
There are a few people out there, they love that. And you know, most of them are called couch potatoes, but they love that.
For me, I'd rather go see the Grand Canyon or go to Hoover Dam or, go to the Empire State Building. There's a lot of, rather than sit there and watch it, but you're right. There is information for learning, but I don't, I, just TV, you can sit down, turn on the TV, and 5 hours later you go, oh, where'd the time go?
Yep. And you know, I got so excited here, Bruce. I jumped right to recreation, and we walked right over occupation.
It's all good.
It's all good. But
So,
you know, let's finish up recreation, and then we'll jump back. Just kind
yeah.
of stirs things up. But you know, on the recreation side, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What excites you? What's your hobbies?
People
What's your
need
things?
hobbies. People, if you don't have hobbies, you have a boring life, and you gotta. Life is about family, and you gotta find some passions. If you don't have a passion, you should start searching for your passions, because in hobbies can be very healthy for you. And one of my recreations is running sound.
Hmm.
I've been
And
running sound for many years, and I just really enjoy it.
yeah, it's fun, and people do it. I do biking.
Hmm.
I find my zone when I hit the bike and I go, and it's quiet, it's peaceful, it's fun, and it's healthy too. But you know, back up on that, and we skipped over occupation, but
Hmm.
occupation, you know, some people go, well, where does it fit in? 90% of everybody out there has got a job, at
or,
least,
or more.
or more.
Yeah.
And I say a job, you know, I don't care what it is that you do. There's entrepreneurs, there's network
Hmm.
marketers, there's business owners, there's blue collar workers, there's white
Yeah.
collar workers. You know, we have it all. And bottom line, it's all a job.
And I find a lot of people, especially men, identify, or let me rephrase that, their job is part of their identity. And
Yes.
when men, because I'm a man, I experience this more so. When men lose their jobs, they have a very hard time dealing with their identity, because part of them is gone. So when they're
Yep.
looking for another job, it can be a real struggle. I know I have some friends that yeah, like they've been bouncing through a few jobs and stuff, and it causes that identity crisis. If you have a job, you've been at it, like for us in our careers for many years, we have a solid identity with our career, because we
And
keep doing kind of the same thing, and same
we do.
mindset, and
We do.
you know
And what's huge in there, Bruce, is, you know, in the last decade,
yeah.
that has diminished
Yes.
majorly. You know, it's diminished starting in the school level, and it's diminished of get good grades, get a job,
Yeah.
work 40 hours, earn 40%, and live on what's left over. and
Well,
it's
a
broke.
lot of
It's
yeah,
broke.
a lot of people um, that are graduating, they've been really pushing. I guess you could say I'm pro trades, but they've really been pushing in schools to go get a college education, get a degree, and then you're going to go find a job. And the problem is in some areas, like teachers, doctors, nurses, lawyers, there's always a circle there. But if you get a degree, there's some degrees that aren't really worth the paper they're written on. And a lot of people
You're
go
right.
after those degrees, and when they're done, after they have $40,000 to $100,000 in debt, and they still can't find a job.
And if they do find a job, the job that they got isn't enough to pay what they have.
It's paying them just above minimum wage, and
Yep.
that's disheartening. So
Yep. Well, and you know what? That brings us down to M for money and motivation.
yes,
Um, Now, you know what's the money and motivation? Um, we're going to talk us for a minute. Down
yeah,
below, like, share, comment. Our links are down there. That's how we make money.
yes,
I'm sorry. That's how we make money. We don't make money for doing this. We don't sell the YouTube. We don't do that down there. That's how we make money. That's how we help you make money. And that's what we're here for. So, you know, but we go back to the M, inform.
yep.
You know, if money wasn't an object, what do you want to go do? Where do you want to go? What would you do if money was not the object? If you had all the money you needed, what would you do with it? And that's what we want to know, because when you're speaking to that person, you're speaking to their heart of what they're going to do with the money, or what money they want, or how much they need. Maybe their money is to pay their next car bill. Maybe their money is to go buy the next luxury boat. um, you know we don't know
Or
that.
or maybe their money is maybe they're working for Sears, and they just lost all their retirement savings, so they need to come up with a solid plan B. And
Yes.
I'm not down. Like, it's horrible. Even GE last week, they're doing away with their pension plan for, I think, it's 20,000 employees.
Mm,
Sorry, 10.
mm,
So they're moving forward. They're going to save something like 13 or 15 billion dollars. So
ouch.
a lot of companies are getting out of their retirement plan because it's costing them too much money. Like, 20, 30 years ago, you could start with a company, work for them for 40 years, move up the ladder, become a manager, do quite well.
Hmm.
Those days are,
They're gone.
they're gone. They're talking about most people that work for a job for 5 to 10 years, if you're lucky, and then they're going to move on to something else. And
I remember in the day, Bruce, our fathers and our grandfathers, they worked for a company for 40 years. They got
yes,
their
sir.
they got their 30-year watch.
Yep.
They got their 40-year vacation. They got their 50-year. Actually, it was probably a 50-year watch. If they got
Hmm.
there. But I remember seeing that as a kid. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I got to go work there for 30 years. And it's
Yeah.
like, when I got older and realized that's stupid.
Well, the,
Uh,
the thing is, a lot of those people that bought into that, like I'm saying, there's a lot of people that are really struggling. A lot of people, a lot of males between 25 and 46 are unemployed right now
yeah.
because they can't find work. Um, it's just the statistics. It's a hard go for a lot of people out there, but there are options in different ways that you can start generating an income.
Well,
And that's why Ross is offering us this training here.
yep.
Is it's not hard to share and talk about healthy coffee and get the word out. It's just a matter of talking to a few people, learning the proper way
Hmm.
to share an opportunity that is a solid plan B.
And that comes from this book right here, Shortcuts. And Jay Nolan, he's the millionaire maker. So it's not us, guys. It's straight from them. It's in his book. It's in his writing. It's in his teaching. He's done it. He's shown us how to do it. So, we're being led and followed with him and doing his trainings. That's what it boils down to. But, talking about that, the people and their plans, Bruce, that's called the 40-40-40 plan.
Yes.
I work for 40 years. I work for 40 hours. No, I work for 40 hours. I work for 40 years, and I retire on less than 40%.
Yes, sir.
It's just ugly. It's just ugly. But
And yeah, with inflation and everything, it's a raw deal. But there are a lot of people that have just retired, and they're trying to figure out, how am I going to change my life? I need that extra $1,000 that I thought I was going to have, that because of GE, or God bless GE, but one of somebody or out there that they had to change the numbers to balance their books.
yeah. So what can you do with that, Bruce? If these people would take this form,
Yeah.
okay, and apply it to their life this week. So whoever you meet,
Well, yes, sir.
find
Yep.
out about their family, find out about their occupation, find out about their recreation, find out about their money and their motivation, and put that together and turn that around and use that to help them.
Help them change their life.
How can we help you do what you want to do with your daughter, or do what you want to do with your son, or your family,
Yeah.
or your grandmother, or your family?
Yeah.
Do you not like your job? Are you looking for your way out? Are you ready for retirement? Are you looking for a job? How can we fill those positions and spots?
Or are you just about to be downsized because of the economy? I hear this.
Scared. People scared.
Everyone's talking 2020. The way the market is going with the United States and China, if they don't get a trade deal, we could have a severe economic slowdown, which could affect. It's a ripple effect. But if we live in fear, we'll never go anywhere. But if you have a solid plan B,
You're going to get there.
you're not worried. You don't have to be afraid, because you got the plan A, and you got a plan B. So if plan A doesn't work, you got this plan B that's coming in the background. It's always good. One wise person said it's good to have multiple streams of income.
Yes.
So the 40-40-40 plan, it's not, if it's just a one hit
small
pony,
stream.
one hit pony. If that pony disappears or the stream dries up, you're in big trouble.
Yes, very, very true. And talking about plan B, Bruce, we've got
Yes,
a
sir.
plan. We've got a plan B.
We have a solid plan B.
So reach out to Bruce, reach out to either one, and we'll share that plan B with you. We're here.
And
We have that for you.
And B stands for billions.
Yes. I like that. I like that energy. That is just awesome. But take the form this week, apply it to your job, apply it to your people, apply it to your use, and see where it takes you. See how much farther you get, and see how that works. If you don't have it, or you don't remember it, you want to get the book, you want to read about it, you can find it in the Shortcuts book.
Yes, sir.
At Success by Health. Successbynetworking.com. That's Jay Nolan's networking site. So, I'm going to support that here tonight for him. And but reach out to us, because he's leading us and we're following him.
Awesome.
Every good company and every good setup has good leaders and good followers, and we're following, and we're learning, and we're building, and we're growing. So we're here to help you.
And reach out to Ross or myself if you're interested in partnering with us and getting into a solid plan B company that can change your life.
Yep.
And B is in not another option, but B is in $1 billion company.
Yep. And what's exciting is I had a guy ask me this week about my business, and he came out with the plug of, "Oh, you're in another business." I'm like, "No, I'm not in another business. Our business has opened another division." And
Yes.
he couldn't grab the concept that a company opened another division. He just was bound and determined that I had left a company and started something else because it didn't work. And I'm sure he was waiting to pounce on me. No,
Yeah.
We opened another division, and I'm going to tell you there is more to come, and it's only going to get exciting. So
It's expanding. It's expanding. It's a good time to get in and get at the top before you know the more and more masses join.
And one of those is travel at $8.1 trillion a day, if I remember correctly, or a month. I have to go back.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I have to go back, and I think it's a month.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's
It's
lot
huge.
of money.
It's huge. So, that's just one division, and all 6 divisions are a megatrend.
Yeah, so they're all over so it's billions of dollars in many different ways, many different streams of revenue that can flow into your pocket.
And the thing I like best about it, Bruce, this company has a heart, and they give back.
Yeah,
Majorly give back.
and through orphanages and different and training and there's many different ways there. They're helping
huge.
The helpless. They're helping those that really are desperate for help. They are reaching down and really making a difference in some lives.
So let's I think we're coming to an end here, Bruce. Let's wrap this up.
Okay.
We were talking about jobs and tech, and this is about Tech Shop Coffee Talk.
Yeah.
We hope you got your coffee. We hope you've enjoyed that coffee. But the tech tip for tonight, a lot of jobs are being lost because of technology.
AI, robotics, that's all automation. That's all going to affect a lot of people.
Yep.
The next 10 years, I'd say 1/3 of the population that's doing jobs will be replaced by technology.
And the jobs that will be there will be tech jobs on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to take technical people to operate those tech type jobs that are there. So,
but very specialized skills you'll need.
Very much so. Not just your everyday average work skills. So, get your skills. We're getting our skills for our market, and reach out to us. Reach out to Bruce. We'll answer your questions. Like, share, comment below.
And click on either Ross's link or my link, whoever's got the accent, either or. We'd love you to just peruse our websites there and order some coffee.
And on that like and share, get the word out there on YouTube. Episodes 11's coming. We've got more. And we want you to tune in next week for some more tech tips and some more coffee talk. And with that, Bruce, let's close it out. It's been a great week.
It's an amazing week, and let's make next week even more amazing.
Awesome. So with that, we're going to end tonight with episode number
10. Awesome.